Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Macaulay. On today's program, residents of Amuwo Odofin estate in Lagos protest the installation of a mast in their community. The governor of Benue State makes a case for ending child marriage in the country. And the anniversary of the Ooni of Ife's coronation. A very warm welcome to News Across Nigeria today. And some residents of Amuwo Odofin estate in Lagos appear to be at loggerheads with the leadership of the estate and the state government for erecting a mast within the confines of the estate without due consultation. The residents have also condemned the alleged intimidation from security operatives. The Lagos state government, however, says the mast is part of the Lagos Smart City Drive.
This is Amuwo Odofin estate in the Mautu area of Lagos State. Some of the occupants of about 8 blocks of 6 flats each are protesting what they see as a breach of their fundamental human rights.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.
At the core of their grounds is this mast being erected within their domain, allegedly by the Lagos state government without their consent.
Overnight, a group of people just come into our community, begin to install an antenna, mass communication antenna in our community, which we believe is not supposed to be in this community.
In the midst of the mounting of this project, we have never for once tamper with any of their material. You can see the level that the project has gone to, because as a result of the compromise that the community has given. When we went to the sole administrator to seek clearance, they said, let them go up at a certain stage. And we got to this, but when we saw it is the structure of a mass, and we said somebody should come and clarify.
Besides the issue of not getting them involved, they also feel the project has grey areas to be clarified on. They blame the leaders of the community for this.
We have a chairman, we have president, all of them, they just did this thing on our behalf. They didn't carry us along. We residents, we don't know anything.
However, one of the unit leaders refuted a claim of culpability in the siting of the project within the confines of the estate.
They brought a letter signed on the 10th of that October, but we actually received that letter here 3 or 4 days after it had been signed. Then a general meeting was called to our community hall, and in one voice we said we don't want.
In order to get clarification on the project, we visited the Amuwo Odofin local government secretariat. The sole administrator, who declined speaking to us on camera, confirmed that the secretariat and the leadership of the estate were aware of what the project was all about. He, however, referred us to the state government on whose order the mast was being erected. Responding, the Commissioner for Information and Strategy in the state said the mast is a component of the Lagos State Smart City Drive.
We started this in the first quarter of this year, and it will run through our 2017, essentially to continue to light up Lagos State, but in lighting up Lagos State to also install CCTV cameras for protection, for data gathering, for security.
And in addressing the situation on ground at Amuwo Odofin, the Commissioner appealed for calm.
Now that we are aware that there are issues, Lagos State will mobilize again with our partners, with the local government authorities, with Ibile Broadband, to make sure that we are on the same page with the people who will speak.
The Lagos State Smart City project is no doubt a laudable project. However, sensitization and consultation with the people living around the location of this mast would be a smarter way to go. Chris Elems, Channels Television News.
To the northwestern part of the country, the Kaduna State Governor, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, has been visiting residents of communities attacked by herdsmen, asking them to bury the hatchet. The gunmen suspected to be herdsmen had on the midnight of November the 14th, 2016, invaded 4 communities, Rimi, Kitakum, Ongwan Magaji, and Kigam, all in Kauru local government area of Kaduna State, shooting and burning down houses. No fewer than 46 people were killed, while scores are reportedly wounded. Farmland also destroyed during the attack.
Weeping, anger and hopelessness can best describe the mood of these people who've been sacked from their ancestral homes by the gunmen. Women, men, children and even the aged ones are now refugees in their homeland.
From nowhere, we received letters from the Fulani men that, okay, they were coming to attack and wipe the entire community. And the date was made precise, the notice was given precisely on the 12th that they were coming. And we warned the community that we have received a security alert that the Fulani were coming to attack the community. And of course, they were all alert. But suddenly, when they came, they were shooting from all over the community, burning, shooting and burning and killing, and in fact wiping the entire community. Now the question we are raising is that, do we have government in this country?
They will come at times when we farm, they will come and be grazing in our farm's land. When you talk to them, they will then try to kill you. We grow up here and this is where we found our parents lived. We don't have anywhere to stay. We have to stay at the primary school.
A visibly angry Governor El-Rufai, who also took an aerial view of the southern part of the state where these attacks have been occurring, vows that those who perpetrated the heinous act will not go unpunished.
If we choose to live in peace with one another, the leaders and law enforcement agents can only come in to settle disputes or to prosecute those that have committed crimes. But living in peace is the responsibility of everyone.
With all accusing fingers pointing at Fulani herdsmen as being responsible for the attacks, the leadership of the Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association in Nigeria promised to call their members to order.
I've been in this part of the state for so many years, and it is unfortunate that what is happening is happening. We have been doing all we can to ensure that people live in peace.
The attack has rendered so many families homeless, while many residents have fled to neighboring communities in Nasarawa, Plateau and Abuja. Those who have nowhere to go are being camped in this primary school by the State Emergency Management Agency.
The outgone commandant of the 22 Armored Brigade, Nigerian Army, Soviet Loring Brigadier General Benjamin Sawyer, has given an assurance that the era of insecurity will soon be a thing of the past. Brigadier General Sawyer gave this assurance while paying a courtesy visit to the Kwara State Governor, Mr. Abdul Fattah Ahmed, accompanied by his successor, Brigadier Suleiman Idris, in El-Rufai.
The outgone commandant of the 22 Armored Brigade, Sobi El-Rufai, Brigadier General Benjamin Sawyer, reassures Nigerians that the directive from the Chief of Army Staff affirms the determination of the military to wipe out Boko Haram.
We assured His Excellency that the rear units, the rear personnel we are leaving behind will be capable of providing the needed security to make it safe for everybody to carry out its normal activities. And we were able to ensure that Boko Haram never had any foothold in Kwara State. And today we are happy that with the efforts we are putting on in the Northeast, by December, by the special grace of God, and as directed by our Chief of Army Staff, Boko Haram will be a thing of the past.
Responding, the Kwara State Governor commended the military for their bravery and reiterated his readiness to strengthen relations with security organizations.
The military is a necessary institution in any system of society that requires good governance and rule of law and protection of lives and properties, both internal and external. We have been having a very cordial relationship with the military here in Kwara. We I have sought their support once in a while in internal issues, and I'm happy to let you know that they are currently helping us to maintain law and order in the borders between Edu local government and Ifel local government, precisely in Sharagi location, where we have skirmishes of communal clashes. And we're happy that the peace is currently translating into looking at a lot more permanent solution and peaceful coexistence amongst the people.
The new commandant assures of his commitments to the security of the people of the state with the cooperation and support of the state government.
You're watching News Across Nigeria. Coming up, the president conveys his goodwill message to Nigerians on the occasion of Eid al-Maulud. Please stay with us.